Hello, hello, hello. If anyone can hear me, sound off in the chat. All right. Hello, Skylar. Thank you so very much for your patience. And hello, Gavin. Yo to you too. All right. Sounds like we're live right now. Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for coming over to another Streamily signing with me. Now, I've got a few prints that I've got to do some signing for, as well as some prints that I forgot to sign my initials on, but we'll get to those immediately. Don't you worry. And remember, if you'd like to order a new print, you can do it right now in the Streamily shop right now. It's in oh my goodness, I am so sorry. I'm a little nervous right now. It's in the description of this video right now, so if you're interested in buying a new print, go right ahead. With that said, let's see which one is first. You know, let's... Oh, yeah, that's right. Taking care of a few prints that I had already completed the other time. I just forgot to put my name on them. Gotta make sure everyone knows that this is Belsheber Rusape at the helm. Okay, now that those have been taken care of, we can officially get started on the new prints. All right. First one, I want to get started on the friendly freckle prints, but I think there is one that is long overdue. All right, hang on. Gotta find who you are, who you is. There you are. Okay. Hello, Jonathan VO. Thank you very much for coming over. All right. To Colin Defio. Thank you. Thank you very much for being patient, Colin. I am so sorry that it's taken so long to get the Lackadaisy Kittens print out to you. It took me a while because I ended up running out and needed to reorder a few from Streamily, so don't worry, getting that taken care of. Let's see, all I need to do is get the queue number. That takes care of Colin. Thank you very much. Next one, I know for a fact, is... well, here I thought it was going to be a friendly freckle print, but I did not view the signing view order. Don't worry, the friendly freckle prints are going to be coming, but It's time for the ferocious Freckle Prince to begin their mainstay. Okay. Alrighty then. First one goes out to Emily. Please sign with your signature and the signature you think Freckle would have. Oh, that's actually a really interesting one. Can I also have a quote from Freckle? Thank you for your work. Absolutely, Emily. Well, first of all, to Emily, lots of love and appreciation for your support. From Belle. Now let me think about what Freckle would say in this. A quote from Freckle. I wish my mom were here. And how I feel like he would sign. Thank you for being so kind to us. Love, Freckle. Thank you so much, Emily. All right. Sorry. Mouse giving me some difficulties. Okay, next one. All right, next one goes out to Damien. Could you write a message where Freckle is inviting me to the speakeasy, please and thank you? Sure thing. All right. Hello, Damien. Would you like to come to the speakeasy? It's okay if you'd rather not. But just know. No. You're always. You're always welcome. Hello, Damien. Would you like to come to the speakeasy? It's okay if you'd rather not, but just know you're always welcome. I hope you enjoyed the message, Damien. Finally, our first friendly Freckle print of the day. From May. Can you write something sweet or flirty as Freckle? and include an oh man. Oh, I know you. Oh, I remember you from the live stream. Hey, how you doing, May? Thank you so much for buying a print. Oh my gosh. And maybe draw a little freckle on the print as well. I'll try the best that I can do, May. Thank you so much for your patronage. Let's see. Okay, the obligatory. Oh, May. Taking a little bit of time because I'm actually committed to drawing the freckle this time around. Oh man. I do not usually draw with Sharpie, for it is permanent, and I do not have much confidence in myself in using permanent utensils. But I don't know about you, but I had a lot of fun on this one, May. What I said was, oh, May, thank you for the kindness. I don't know what to say. Oh, I guess I did say what I needed to say. Thank you so much for the support, May. Next one is another friendly freckle. This one is from Gavin. Hi, Belle. Just wanted to say I love hearing your voice as Freckle and can't wait to hear more in Season 1. I am so excited to record for Season 1 when the time comes. You have no idea. Could you also add your favorite Freckle quote? You know, the funniest thing is, it's hard to pick a favorite quote from a character who doesn't really talk all that much. But hey, I can deal. Let's see. First of all, all right then. Thank you so much for the support, Gavin. All right. Last one right now is a ferocious freckle print from Chris. Hey. fellow voice actor over here. Chris Paven. No special instructions. Thank you so much for being an incredible... Aw, thank you so much, Chris. Gonna need to get some more Sharpies. Right now? There we go. Alright, I think I got everything I needed to take care of. I should be done unless there's gonna be some new signings up. But right now, I should be good. Oh, yeah, by the way, I wanted to show you guys. So, guess who got the newest Sengoku print? Check it out. Ayy. That's right. These are the newest art prints that I got commissioned for Sengoku, and I hope that somebody loves these as much as I do. If you're interested, they're in my Streamily shop, so go check it out in the description below. Hey, yo, Chris, I see you! Hey, Chris, thank you so much for ordering a print. Love you, dude. Alright, let me catch up on the chat, and I feel like... You know what, let's dedicate 5 minutes to like a good Q&A section. Alright then. Hello, King Chicken. Hello, oh, hey, dude, how's it going? Yo, bro, thank you so much, Score Master, for coming over. It's been a while. We need to catch up, man. King Chicken says, Freckles, my favorite Lackadaisy character. Well, thank you, King Chicken. Lackadaisy is just one of those franchises where it's like there's so many characters that could be classified as a favorite. It's hard to pick just one. Although I was thoroughly surprised, like, Freckle is such a quiet person, but, like, he gets so much done, and that's what I love about him. Oh, man, I feel so honored playing him. Jonathan VO asks, what do you think of Devin Mack and Fox Chase? Let me look up Fox Chase for a minute. I don't believe I know who or what that one is, but I do know Devin Mack. I love Devin Mack's work. Like, he is one of my biggest inspirations as a kid to become a voice actor. I am so proud of him for getting to book the role of Sonic the Hedgehog in Sonic Prime. Like, that is freaking sick. Let's see. John Knight, hello. Are you enjoying Crunchyroll, formerly Funimation so far? Yeah, I've been having fun recording over there. Funny you mentioned that because episode 7 of Horimiya, The Missing Pieces, just released on Crunchyroll. So if you're interested, you can check out the English dub. We're already halfway through the show, so... Oh, man. I'm so excited to keep continuing because Sengoku has appeared in every episode thus far, including in the Japanese right now, so... I'm waiting. I'm just having like a fun time, like checking to see when he's gonna be absent for a whole episode. Hasn't happened thus far, but then again, I might be jinxing myself a little bit. Oh, Z! Hey, baby, how you doing? Thank you very much for joining. Chamois! Long time no talk. Back again for round two. You know it, buddy. Alright. I got all my prints signed in record time, so if you want, we can just make the next 5 minutes into a Q&A section. But I just saying, we've got new Sengoku prints, so if anyone wants to purchase any, they're available. I got a lot going around. Speaking of, this was my first ever Sengoku print, so if you're ever interested in buying one of these from my friend Soniku, oh my goodness, that girl is one of the best artists I've ever gotten to work with. Like, she is so amazing. I'm so happy that I get to actually have like a professionally printed version of these commissions. Oh my goodness. Oh, someone please order a Sengoku print, please. Who got you into anime? Are you saying who in the industry ended up getting me into anime, or do you mean like who inspired me to get into anime? Because there's a different answer depending on which one you're asking. Shamwar says, currently loving everyone's work in the Horimiya dub. Same here. I just listened to the episode before the stream. Oh my god, everyone sounds so good. I've been having so much fun working on that series. Man, I cannot believe we're only halfway through the series. I never imagined getting to work on a season 2. Like, I didn't expect Horimiya to have a season 2 the way it did, but I'm so grateful that it did. Like, you know, I was so content with season 1 just being like where it began and ended. So I really appreciate the fandom and like Cloverworks as the studio behind the animation as well, and like everyone in charge who just basically realized that Horimiya was so popular it deserved to have like all its stories told. Oh, in the industry who got you into anime. Okay, so the first ever anime gig I did was on the anime Hanebado, which, if you don't know what that series is, it's a Batman anime that has some of the most gorgeous animation I have ever seen in any animated series. And it's like, they take Batman so seriously, but it looks so good, you just can't stop paying attention. I got called in back in 2018 for mostly Walla. It was a lot of fun, but then I also got to do a line as one of the girls' coaches. I cringe because it's like, man, I know my voice did not fit for this character in particular, and I low-key feel like Brian Macy, who was there with me in my Walla session, probably would have fit the character better, but I still appreciate the fact that I got to do it in the first place. Any start is a good start, really. And by the way, the person who was directing me on that one was Tabitha Ray. And that was absolutely a blast. Like, I was so nervous when I got into the booth because it was the first time actually going into a booth. Oh my god, like, there are so many feels I can't really describe all in one go. First of all, there's the fact that it was my first time in a booth. Second of all, it was the first time getting to work at Funimation Entertainment. Third, it was the fact that it was my first ever Walla session, so I was recording with other people in the same booth as me. You know, so there was just a lot going on. Oh, and fourth, first ever ADR session. I had no clue what I was doing that entire time, but I loved every bit of it. Now, what ultimately got me consistently into the anime industry, I do have to thank a lot of people on that one. First of all, Jason Lord, because of his ADR from home workshops during the pandemic, those absolutely helped me because it gave me a foundation for how ADR actually works. So the next time I actually got to do it was on Horimiya, believe it or not. Which, yeah, My first session was in 2018 for an anime, and the next time I got called in was when I got booked for Horimiya back in 2021. Yeah, one thing you will have to learn is that in the world of anime, patience is the greatest virtue you could ever have. No regrets though, because I've learned to accept that if something doesn't come your way, then it might not be your time. Oh my god, Hanebata was 5 years old now? Wow, happy 5 year anniversary. Go me. Thanks for telling me that, John. You did a great job voicing ending in My Hero Academia. Thank you so much. I did not expect to work on My Hero Academia at all. Like, I have to thank the pandemic and Colleen Clickenbeard for like getting me into the like getting me at home in the booth. So funny a story. So I booked that while I was on vacation with my family. We were going to visit my brother, and the funniest thing is there's a myth about how you book more work if you're going on vacation, which well, you either book more work or you get more opportunities while you're away from your booth, which of all the times I've been away from my booth, that's happened. It does happen. It's true. Don't underestimate the vacation curse. But yeah, oh man, I got sidetracked a bit. Sorry. So, first major role was Horimiya. Like, it was my first time playing a recurring character, a named recurring character, by the way. So, that's what basically skyrocketed my anime career. And then my first in studio anime session ever since Hanebado was last year for Black Summoner, where I got to be Toya Kanzaki, the leader of the Heroes team, which, by the way, full circle, I got to work with Jason Lord for the first time on an anime, so hey, it's about who you know, or well now, who knows you in the industry. Thanks, everybody. Bit of a typical Q question, but if you could give yourself advice while starting out, what would you give? That's a good question, Z. Let me think about it. I guess if there's one thing I wish I'd known earlier, is that you do not have to worry about anime as much as most people actually end up worrying. Because it's like, if it comes to you, it comes to you. You do not need to worry about it basically being a heavy part of your life. You can just continue getting work elsewhere, like indie voiceover, like animation, video games, or like pro voiceover opportunities that could come your way. Like, it doesn't have to be like anime doesn't have to be like this thing that you feel like you're trapped working in, otherwise you have nothing else. Like, you can always expand your horizon in any other field, and luckily I did have that. But then it's like, once you start working in anime, you end up mentally falling into the pit trap of, oh, I need to keep working in anime, otherwise like I'm gonna fall off. The truth is, you don't necessarily fall off just because you stop working in like anime for a long time. You're always working, you're always finding new opportunities. That's what I've always been doing. So I wish I had let myself know early on that the times where I felt like I wasn't being called on, or if I had to like miss an opportunity, it's okay, because there's always going to be new opportunities out there. Like, you don't have to worry. You're going to get to where you need to. So yeah, don't worry about it. I guess if I were just to give myself advice in the past, it's don't worry more than you really need to. Because the only one who's going to stress you out the most is not other people, it's yourself. John asking, do you collect anime Blu-ray? I wish I got to collect more anime Blu-rays, because number one, they expensive as hell, and number two, I'm trying to make it a thing where I collect the shows that I've worked on. So I got the Horimiya limited edition Blu-ray in my collection, so there is at least that. I wanted to get the Lord El Malloy DVD collection as well, but that is really expensive. So I just settled for the fact that I got to be in a Fate series title that is legally streaming. So one day, but not today. Even when it showed that there was a discount, it still added up to how much I spent on the Horimiya DVD. So, no. I'm gonna try my best to collect more DVDs. But in the meantime, yeah, I'm not gonna hold my breath on that. Alright, Chamois asks, did you end up working with Johnny Young Bosch as Yanagi in Horimiya? Funny story about that. So, before the reveal of Johnny Young Bosch as Akane Yanagi in Horimiya, none of us knew that. None of us knew that he was going to be in the show until the episode where he debuted actually aired. So we all just flipped out when we found out. So... But if you're asking, have I ever, met him in person or talked to him in person? Like, no, I wish, because he's actually one of my top 5 inspiration voice actors for getting into acting in general. So getting to be in a show with him, that has been my dream. So when I got that chance, and I didn't even know about it, imagine how I felt. Oh my goodness. Man, I love Johnny Young Bosch so freaking much. And something I do know is that in these recent new episodes of Horimiya, Yanagi has been coming back into the plot, thankfully. So it means we're going to be getting more of Johnny in the series. Yeah! Also, hats out to Johnny for returning as Vash the Stampede in Trigun. Yo. Trigun Stampede is goated. Did you enjoy the One Piece dub? Funny enough you say that, John, because I got to be in the One Piece dub. I got to be some animals, and in the more traditional sense, I didn't even get to be like the humanoid. Okay, well, I did a bit of Walla for some of the furry characters in that one arc of One Piece. But I got to be actual, like, travel animals. I got to be Warney, the crocodile, as well as Nekozaimon, the ugly kitty drawing. That one was a lot more fun. Must have been a pleasant surprise. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Caitlin and Sean kept that a whole secret from all of us until the time was right. There was one time where I could have sworn I heard Yanagi's voice, but I couldn't discern that was Johnny. At first, I legit thought that was AJ Beckles that was going to be the voice of Yanagi, but I was wholly surprised that was Johnny Young Bosch. So yeah, sometimes a director has a nice surprise for everybody, and you need to take it as best as you can. Oh my god. And overall, I do hope to get to work with Johnny in more projects in the future, but Horimiya was the perfect first chance. That was the serotonin I needed to be like, oh my god, I'm actually capable of being in projects with cool people. Oh my god. I'm in projects with people I look up to. Man, Horimiya was the start of so much great things. So many great things. Oh, what the hell did I just say? So much great things? Wow. I am so out of it right now. Thank you so much for all the questions, though. I really appreciate the interactivity. Did you enjoy voicing the photographer in My Dress Up Drawing? Yes! For starters, I got to work on a project with Amanda Lee, who I have been listening to her covers since high school. Imagine. Oh man, there are so many people that I have aspired to work with, and I'm finally getting those chances. My Dress Up Darling is such a great show, by the way. Like, I recommend anyone to watch that. Although, caution, there's a lot of fan service, but it's it's intended. There's a purpose behind it. But just the show is really, really good. Like, I mean, really, really good. Like, it's very wholesome with how like it shows a lot of body positivity in it. So I really liked playing the photographer in that show. Oh, hey, Doomy, how goes it? Oh man, I was having a good time with the signing, and I pretty much signed all that I needed to. It was a short day overall, but I think I'm ready to wrap everything up. Oh yeah, apparently some of the Horimiya characters were in cosplay since they were both made. They're both made by Clover. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Hey, that's really cool. Oh, now that I think about it, on the subject of Horimiya, I have this print of Sengoku that's based around a cover of the manga where Remy and Sengoku are basically, they have like a sort of fairy tale aesthetic to them. I kind of hope like the anime does something where they actually get to dress up like that in the actual anime. I'm doing well, Doomy. Thank you very much for showing up. Yeah, I think I'm ready to call it a wrap. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining, and thank you so much, everybody who decided to get a print, and thank you so much for those who were still waiting on some prints but couldn't because I didn't have the print at the moment, but I do. I have all the prints now, so if anyone wants to buy one in the future, I am going to have my shop open in the likelihood that anyone wants to buy some new prints. But I think I'm going to wait a little while late until, when there's like enough people to like warrant another signing. Yeah, overall, thank you so much, everybody. Today was a lot of fun. All right. With that said, let's have a good minute of saying goodbyes. Let me scroll up and down just so I can say bye to everybody. All right. Thank you very much for joining Gavin Hare, Jonathan Vio, King Chicken, the Squirm Master, Crispy, who thank you very much for buying a print. I really appreciate it. John Knight, thank you so much for bouncing off. Z Andrews, thank you so much. Chamois, thank you so much again for joining. And for Doomy, thank you again for joining, like usual. Any plans for a third Streamily? I do hope to do another Streamily signing, but it would depend on the volume of prints that I'm receiving, because this one was a relatively short stream, so I want to make sure like I have enough time and enough prints to really just like warrant having a stream, But when the time comes, everyone's gonna know. You're gonna know. You're gonna get the notifications. So if you or any of your friends or family are a fan of Horimiya or Lackadaisy, for a matter of fact, feel free to check it out. Oh, Chamois, thank you so much for asking that question, because now I'm reminded. Ooh, now there is one more commission that I feel like I have to do. And then I feel like a lot more people are asking for that. Can't say all the details on YouTube right now, but in the future, by the time there's another stream signing, there's going to be one more new print. Hopefully. I can't say for certain, but I just remembered, yes, there is one more character who, after this signing, I'm hoping to get a commission done. But yeah, that is all. Thank you so much for joining today, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, everybody.